Alright, so looks as if they got all of your medical history and updates to your chart out front. Wonderful. Well, I am Dr. Calming. I'm going to be performing your exam today. How are you? Alright, and if you don't mind me asking, how have you been doing during this crazy time? Alright, perfect. Your last checkup was, about a year ago. Good. Are there any specific issues or problems that you have been experiencing that you would like me to look into today? Okay. Good. Then just a general checkup. I will explain and let you know everything that I'm doing today. It should be fairly straightforward for you. But as I said, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to ask. Alright, so I'm gonna start popping on my gloves here. Now, have you been to our clinic before? Okay, good. In your medical history that they got out front, any updates to medications or anything like that, and any recent hospitalizations, they got all that good. And your chart is fully updated for me. Perfect. I'm going to start with just your temperature, if that's okay. Have you recently had a fever? Oh, good. New one for you. Okay. This is just going to go in your ear. And we wait a moment. Okay. Perfect. No fever. Do you mind if I take your pulse? So I have your wrist if you don't mind. Okay. A little fast. Do you get a little nervous or anxious at appointments? No worries, that's the case for a lot of people, so I can take it again at the end of the appointment to see if it's calmed down a little bit, but if not, it's not too abnormal. No, not at all. Alright, any injuries to your head, concussions, anything of that nature? Okay, any experiences with headaches or migraines? Okay, any sort of discomfort or pain on your head today? Okay, so I'm just going to be palpating along your face and your head, if that's alright. Just some light touches to make sure that you don't have any sort of discomfort or there's no bumps. Good. Alright, just gonna step closer to you. Good. don't think there's anything to worry about here. Now, if I touch this cheek, does it feel the same as this cheek? And if I touch your forehead here, does it feel the same as here? Good. Could you close your eyes for me? You're just going to feel my fingers kind of poke along your face. Please just tell me if you feel my finger touch you. Good. Mm-hmm. 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 Good. You can open your eyes. Can you tell the difference between my hand and this metal? You can tell the difference? What's it feel like? Cool. What's my hand feel like? Warm. Okay, good. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you to do a couple little silly faces. Alright, just to test out your functions on your face. So, can you smile great big? Show me your teeth. Good. Puff out your cheeks. Yes. Lift your eyebrows up. Good. Stick your tongue. I'm just going to feel that. And to the other side. Good. Can you stick your tongue out? Good. Alright. Perfect. I'm just going to, if you could open up and say, oh, I'm going to look in your mouth real quick. Good. Thank you. Do you see a dentist regularly? Good. Any recent dental surgery or anything? Alright. Good. Alright, now looking right at my face here, I'm just going to test your eyes a little bit. So if you can look right at my nose. And tell me when you see my fingers wiggling. Right here. Good. 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 Now continue to stare right at my nose. Can you just point to what side you see my finger wiggling? Good. Perfect. Yes. Good. Good. Both. Good job. Good job. Do you wear glasses or contacts? And when was the last time you went to an eye doctor? Right. I'm just gonna look in your eyes real quick. If you don't mind, I'm gonna get a little close to you. And yeah, just stare forward at me or at this back wall, if you don't mind. Okay. Still for me. Make sure. There we go. And if you can just continue to stare right at me. Any sort of problems with lighting in your eyes? Does the sun seem extra bright? Do headlights at night bother you? Okay. And do you have sunglasses that you wear during the day? Good. Yep, just right here in my nose. Okay, good. Now if I could have you follow this light, okay? Keep your head nice and still for me, but please just follow this light. Good. Do the same thing with my finger. If you can just hold your head still for me, follow my finger with your eyes. All right, good. And look back to my nose. Please tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Okay? Good. Alright, I'm just going to use this little light again. Look up your nose real quick. Alright, just hold still for me. Any problems with congestion or allergies? Okay. Good. Alright, moving on to your ears. How would you say that your hearing is? Do you ever have to ask people to repeat themselves? Do you have a problem hearing certain levels of voices? Maybe a deeper voice or a higher voice? Okay. Good. And how about in crowded spaces? Are you able to hold a conversation and be able to hear your friend? Okay. What about whispering? Okay. Perfect. Well, I'm going to start by just looking at your ears, feeling along them. I'll look inside them, and then we'll do a little bit of a hearing test as well, okay? Good. Let me start by stepping to this side of you here. I'm going to look at your left ear first. You noticed any built-up wax or discharge? Good. Do you listen to music with headphones, earbuds? Okay. And do you try and keep it at a healthy volume level? I know, it's hard. I'm guilty of the same. I'm gonna look at this ear now too. Have you ever had an ear infection? Okay. Yeah, they can be more common in children, but there are plenty of adults that actually still get ear infections. I know. A nuisance. just feeling your ears, everything seems fine there. I'm gonna look inside your ears now. Good. Good. Oh, that's just fine. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side here. Very similar. Exactly. Good. Perfect. Now, to a little bit of a hearing test, I'm going to make some noises with my fingers here, and if you could just tell me which side you hear it on. Perfect. Here we go. Good. 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 I'm going to do the same thing with a little bit more loud snapping, okay? So tell me which side you hear the snap on. Now, I'm going to move my fingers away from your ears. If you could just tell me when you can't really hear my fingers anymore. Okay, we're going to start on your left side. Good. And your right. Okay, good. Now I'm going to go ahead and whisper some words back and forth into your ears, and if you can just repeat those words for me. Yes. Alright, so are you ready? Good. There we go. Syrup. Alphabet. Ice cream. Cherry. Pencil. Car. Sunshine. Kitty cat. Clouds. Okay, you're doing really well. Vampire. Frankenstein. Good. Good. Hamburger. Pineapple pizza. Good. Scooter. Cocktail dress. Vinyl records. Okay. Starry, starry night. Good. I try to be as random as possible so that you don't suspect what I'm going to say. Alright, so as for your heart, any sort of heart problems, high blood pressure. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and listen to your heart. Alright, don't want it to be too cold for you. Okay, you just relax. And if you don't mind, can I take your pulse again real quick? See if you've calmed a little bit. Already much calmer. Good. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and listen to your lungs now. If you can just breathe normal for me. Thank you. Take any sort of inhalers, inhaled steroids, anything like that? Okay. Bring some from the back. Okay. Now take a nice deep breath for me. In. Out. In. Out. Okay, just listen back in. Out. Good. Now breathe in. Hold it. And out. Good. Same thing right here. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Good. Good. All right. Okay. Now, could you go ahead and lift your arms up for me, kind of like to the sides? Any pain or discomfort there? And what about if you kind of bend it at the elbow? And same for your wrists. No problems moving your wrists, stretching your fingers. On this side. Same. Good. Can you roll your shoulders? Any problems there? Normal tension, yeah. Too many people hold a lot of tension in their shoulders, so I could recommend a massage. Exactly. Can you do the same thing, just sitting, but can you lift your leg straight forward and up? And down. This is the next leg. Good. Now can you just like lift it up but have your knee bent? And down. Same with the other side, knee bent up. Good. And any problem with your ankle, moving your ankle around, stretching your toes? Okay. Good. Good. I'm just gonna check your reflexes real quick. Your movement seems to be really well. Little hammer here. So I'm just going to lightly tap along different points on your body. We're going to actually start with our forehead. I'm going to put my fingers on your forehead and tap them. Just kind of make sure that you blink correctly. Okay. So hold still. Good. I know, kind of weird. I'm going to do the jawline now. Good. And the same thing with this side. Cool. And your shoulder here. And yeah, just stretch out your arm. I'm going to take the weight of it and kind of tap on your elbow. And then rest your palm, your wrist right here in my hand. I have you. Just nice and floppy for me. Good. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Shoulder. And now arm out again. I'm going to hold. Yep, I got the weight of your arm. You're fine. And your elbow. Rest your wrist with me. Thank you much. Good. Perfect. Now, kind of relaxed sit. Allow your legs to hang off the chair a little bit. I'm just going to be tapping your knees. Good. Ready? Okay. On this side here. I'm going to do your ankles as well, so just hold still for me. On this side here. Good. Perfect. Alright. Now, any problems with your stomach? Do you mind if I just press along your stomach lightly at first? Okay, so just relax for me. Any of that hurt? Good. I'm gonna just press a little deeper now, okay? Any pain, any discomfort? Good. Alright, well, that is about all I have for you today. Everything seems to be nice and healthy for you. And your pulse rate went down, so I calmed you down a little bit, which is always a positive thing. Exactly. If you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to reach out through our clinic portal. Besides that, clean bill of health. Alright, wonderful. Well, it was lovely to meet you today. You can go ahead and get checked out in the front lobby, and then you're free to go. Alright, you take care now. Bye.